Welcome back to Shadowverse. We're playing a Goddess of the West Wind deck today. I found this deck and I had a 12 win streak and I thought that was pretty cool. It's West Wind Ward Haven, being able to deal damage with the West Ward, of course, with the burn. And you also have Goddess of the West Wind, the new mini expansion legendary, being able to pull out Holy Lancer and Whiteheart for instant board presence, which is quite nice because Holy Lancer getting drawn and played for essentially free is great value. And then Whiteheart allows you to be able to evolve the Holy Lancer and run it in, and then it takes no damage because of the Whiteheart's effect, right? So let's give this a go. I will admit, I've played this a little bit before making this video, to mixed results. Some wins, some losses. I think this deck has plenty of weaknesses for sure. A lack of draw is one. A lack of good 2-drops is one. But when it does go off, it goes off pretty hard. Plus, I am a little bit inexperienced with the deck myself, having only picked it up today, so hopefully this video is a learning experience as much as anything else. Alright, starting off with this hand, I think I will mulligan everything. And we got a much worse hand. That's cool. Yeah, I was really hoping for Master Adjudicator. Okay, that's cool. Whiteheart as well would have been good as a proactive 2-drop.
Prepare to face judgment.
Alright, Master Adjudicator onto his blade. Thankfully we have the Black Inscriptor in hand, being able to banish a Pteranodon, which is probably going to come out on turn 3 here. And we get the Sphinx, so we're curving out kind of nicely, actually. Just top decking what we need right now. If we get another 2-drop or a Golden Bell off the top here, I'm going to be pretty happy. There's the Pteranodon. Rule number 1 of playing against Dragon, they always have Pteranodon on 3. Go ahead and scripture that. No such luck in drawing what we needed there that turn. And we are looking a little bit... how do I say this? We're looking a little sad if we draw the 3rd Holy Lancer here, because we want to pull it out with the Goddess of the West Wind, of course, for more reasons than one. One, because playing Goddess of the West Wind and pulling out Holy Lancer is amazing. And 2, because I need to play Goddess of the West Wind and pull out both things so that I can put her in the thumbnail. And have her deserve the thumbnail spot, which is equally as important, of course. So next turn is likely Valdane. Yeah, because he just played Confectioner that turn. I don't think I'm going to bother evolving this. Alright, Goddess of the West Wing about to come out, though. West Wing? That's a TV show. That's not a card. Okay. Goddess of the West Wind is about to come out. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm a little low energy, it's because I pretty much just got back from the gym. And man, am I tired. But you know what? I saw this deck list this morning, and I was pretty excited to give it a try, so here we are. Was it this morning? Or was it this afternoon? I honestly don't remember. Anyway, don't worry about that. We're not doing the Goddess of the West Wind anymore. We're doing the Wilbert play. Because it's much better. Because it is much, much better. Although I will say Dragon has the capacity to deal burn damage to us through any wards we put down, which is obviously a bummer. So the Wilbert is not as good as it probably would be against other classes, but it's still definitely a thing, especially since a lot of these dragons try and finish off their damage using Dark Prison or Kaya and the like. And hey, this Viridia Magna is about to deal 4 damage to this dragon, so that's pretty cool. And we're just going to get more wards. And this curves perfectly into the Athena. Pretty clean here, I will say. There you have it. Go ahead and evolve this one so we can get through this thing. And this is one mighty board they have to contend with, and they don't have Valdane, thankfully. They don't have Valdane. So that's good. That is very nice. This Ian doesn't do much.
White Frost,
It does heal them for 5, which I guess helps quite a bit. But not really, it only heals them for 3. Because, of course, Wilbert Ward spam is working its magic right now. Wilbert Ward's working their magic. It fell apart at the end, but it was almost good. And that's what counts, isn't it? Alright. 2 more play points to do with as you will. 0 cost Natural Tree here, still no Valdane, which is quite nice for us. Dragon Oracle as well. No, you don't need to worry about either so far, which is pretty nice. Yeah, our Goddess of the West Winds are pretty weak here, obviously, since we don't have the board space, so let's just play the Holy Lancer and have all of our guys get buffed. Which is kind of insane. Look at this board. Just look at it. It's glorious. Screenshot this. Screenshot this right now. Look at this. Look at this. The whole army is here. I will never take damage. Even if you damage me, I'm still taking no damage. And that's the real victory. Alright, for real though, I am waiting for this Valdane to come out. But even at this point, I don't think Valdane is going to do anything. We've just gotten way too far ahead. And what are you gonna do? What are you going to do?
That's enough. This is over.
GG. Alright, so good start. Despite having 2 Goddess of the West Winds in our hand, we didn't play either of them. Because Wilbert is just way too good, as you saw. Alright. Let's keep going. And hopefully we get to play that card in one of these videos. I really do hope so. One of these videos? One of these games, rather. In this video. Wow. I am gonna go lie down after this. Alright. Another dragon. Here we go again.
Judgment will rain down upon you.
Going second.
This one's for my family.
Let's see what our hand is. Alright, Iridescent Sphinx is pretty good. I will toss the other 2. I don't think Cal is super useful in this matchup. I mean, it's obviously good because Cal is good, but I don't know. Against Dragon, I feel like it's less relevant because they can spend a lot of turns just playing trees. Alright. No useful 2s in our hand, sadly. And no Golden Bell either. So give me Golden Bell and White Heart. It wasn't either of those things. But at least I got Black in Scripture to be able to take out their Pathfinder.
My steed sails above the
which is wonderful. Bye-bye. Ooh, more Goddess of the West Winds. Okay. So I guess that's what we're doing this game.
My steed
Oh, they have another one. Alright. Out comes the Sphinx. And I wonder what I do next turn. Saintly Leader, maybe? Now I wish I had the Cal. Nah, it's still not that good. They're only doing a ramp. And then nothing else, yeah. Setting up for the next turn where they're gonna have trees to play. Sure. I think I will have to probably Saintly Leader this down. If I just let it be, it's gonna deal way too much damage to my face and give him more trees. And that's not good.
Hope will win out in the end.
Lend me your
So we'll play
power,
this.
Holy Staff.
And then next turn it's quite likely that we're just going to play the Holy Lancer. And then the turn after that, Goddess of the West Wind. And then the turn after that, Goddess of the West Wind. Again! As you do. That's the play. Alright, they're gonna play a bunch of trees here. Yada yada, blah blah blah. A blue blue blue. A bloobity bloobity blah. Alright, there's Princess Knight. So no Valdane this turn, which is good. Ramp Bird. You hate to see that. That sucks. Alright. Well, here's the good news.
Still hope.
We can just play Holy Lancer and then have our Tutankhamun hide behind a few wards, which is nice. The third goddess is completely unneeded here, given the fact that we've already played one Holy Lancer. So that's a dead card and an unfortunate draw for sure. Drawing all three in this game is probably karmic justice for the fact that just now I said something to the effect of, I really want to play the Goddess of the West Wind for this video so I can put her in the thumbnail. So here we are. The game has a sense of humor. And no Wilbert this time around, sadly. Man, I hope we can win this one, but it's looking a little more dire than the last one, I will say that. They have the Valdane early on here, which you hate to see. The Goddess of the West Wind's effect is less relevant because Bane goes through the damage immunity.
Our dreams will come true.
I mean, they have to play Corrosion here, I assume. No, they're playing Dark Prison. That's honestly probably better, too. Well, at least I have something to evolve the Goddess of the West Wind stuff into now, right?
Come forth, blossom in spring.
Come forth!
Let's look for the rainbow's end.
Let's look for the Rainbow's End!
With you, trespasser!
Alright, we're gonna evolve this one instead of this one. Because this one's gonna get killed by this one anyway. Regardless of anything I do. And I wanna get this one evolved because it's gonna be hidden behind 2 wards, which is better. Face. Right, again, the third goddess is pretty much useless, but hey. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And this is a wide board. It's a wide board that I don't think they can deal with.
This uncourageous
Never mind, they can deal with it. Bummer.
Our dreams will come true.
Ow. Well, I'm just gonna do it again, I suppose.
If I fall, the people will be lost, but I will not. If I fall,
Yeah, let's do it again.
people will be lost.
10 out of 10. Do it again.
Blossom in spring.
What if I just ignore this and just go face? Which I will do. Alright. So this was very high tempo. Sadly, no Wilbert to help me finish things off here. I'm gonna have to find 7 damage somehow. And there's Kaya with Union Burst 6. Classic maneuver.
Our dreams will come true.
With a full trade.
Scorching summer ahead.
Alright.
Scorching summer ahead.
How do I kill this? This is a problem.
Does it gnaw at your flesh?
I guess I just play Master Adjudicator. That is an option. Again, the goddess is only pulling out another white heart here, which isn't that good. I would love to be able to play the Iridescent Sphinx here and have the Tutankhamun deal lethal damage next turn. But I don't think that's in the cards for me right now. I could play Master Adjudicator, run the other one in. That kind of sucks. I could play Athena. Also doesn't deal with it. Athena would be good on turn 9 with the Holy Counterattack. I could play the Adjudicator. Oof, what do I do? I think I will do it this
It is
way.
not my place to show mercy. Resign yourself.
Of course, sadly, I'm losing one of my white hearts here, but I have to deal with this thing. It's a big threat. And then next turn I can Athena Holy Counterattack. Or something to that effect. But that was kind of unfortunate. We were so close to closing things out there, and then the Kaya just full traded. Out comes Gardew. Ouch. Well, that sucks. Yeah, definitely going to be a Athena. Hold up, this is also good, but not quite good enough just yet.
No threat shall pass.
It has to be the Athena Holy Counterattack to clear the golden one, for sure.
My brothers.
Wilbert in the bottom 23. That's an issue. Do I trade? Or do I go face? I think I have to trade. which is a little sad, because I want to go face. But I also don't want to die. So, if I left the Guardian up, this would do the ping damage, which would get rid of my immunity, which leaves me way more open to Valdane Shadow's Corrosion kill. Alright, what are you doing now, Dragon? Okay, good. Not for Dia Magna. That's pretty important. Athena alive? No! Darn! Ooh, that is a problem.
Protect you.
They just got with my whole board. That's cool. Okay. Another Athena. Not quite. Let me see here. So they're at 6 trees. It's looking pretty grim. Alright.
Heaven may abandon you, but I will not.
Wilbert nowhere to be seen. We have to connect 7 damage next turn. I don't know if we have it. Or if we'll just die this turn is also a possibility. I don't think so, though. They have to play 5 trees, which seems unlikely. Oh, wait, no. They can just play Inori. That would be bad. That would be very bad. Don't do this to me. Are we dead? Inori kills us here. Yes!
There's no one else.
Yes! Yes! Alright! That's exactly the video I wanted to make! Won the first game, no problem. Won the second game with Goddess of the West Wind. First game with Wilbert, second game with Goddess of the West Wind. The perfect video. Thank goodness. Thank you, deck, for performing on camera. You know, before this video, you and I had our differences, but I think maybe we've gotten to know each other a little better. We formed a bond, and now things worked out. That's it for this video. Like it if you did. Don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Shadowverse content in the very near future. Of course, thank you so much to my wonderful patrons. Really appreciate ya. See you next time, guys. Story mode later today. Bye-bye.